Hello, this is Adam with Dream Made Productions. This video is made possible by the very kind donations of viewers like you. Thank you. If you are in a position to help this channel improve quality and grow, please visit my Patreon page at www.patreon.com/DreamMadeProductions, linked below.
It is the 31st century, and mankind is once again at war. The battlefields of the future are dominated by huge robotic war machines known as battlemechs.
So, I've been meaning to make this video for a while, but life has just been getting in the way. We've been down people at work. We had a visit from Mr. COVID over break. So it's just been chaos trying to keep up, and I know I haven't been pumping out the videos much recently. There's just been a lot going on behind the scenes. Hopefully, after we get some stuff normalized I'll be pumping out more videos and making more content. And one of the things that I hope to put out is a battle report on this. Escape the Dark Castle. This was picked up at a convention. It just drew my eye, and it drew Jenny's eye as well. And she is very picky when it comes to board games and card games. So of course, anything that she showed interest in and wanted to play had to be picked up immediately. I strongly suggest this game. It is simple, it is quick, and it is a lot of fun. And I can see this as being a very good way to get people into gaming. This is simple, you can learn it very quickly, and it is fantasy and dark enough that it will appeal to a lot of fantasy people, some horror people, minimalistic people. And if you can get somebody playing this and then slowly get them into something like Dungeons and Dragons or other more complex games, this is a good gateway drug into gaming, if you will. I'm not going to take too much of a look at it, because one of the fun things is flipping over the cards and not knowing what they are or what they do. It does drag some once you understand the game in depth, because it is very simple. It is a very simple game, and once you play it a dozen times, then you'll know everything that's coming, and it'll be simple to create a strategy and stuff. But if you play this only somewhat rarely, and you tend to play it with people that are new to gaming, I think that's where this thing shines. So let's take a look at it. Open it up here. Inside you have your rule book. Everything's in the kind of, roughly drawn art style. Enough detail on it to look good, but all black and white and very simplistic. And as you can see, there's not that many rules. It is a very short book. They were nice enough to include some pencils, some paper so you can keep track of everybody that's playing, their hit points. Obviously, you don't have to have this particular, any piece of scrap paper will do. The game uses specialized dice. So each character in the game has their corresponding die that they roll. So, like monsters and some things just use general dice, but each character will have their own specialized dice, and it changes depending upon what stats they have. So in this instance, there'll be more of the star stat, which is faith or something like that. There's only, I think, 4 stats in the game, so it's all very simple. You have equipment cards. that you will find during your attempts to escape the castle. The premise of the story is that you are a prisoner in this castle. I believe the book says that you are there unjustly, and it is you and your friends are attempting to escape. No other real need than that. You find items as you go. Some are much better than others. And as you defeat enemies and complete challenges, you'll be able to get more and more equipment. Now, you are limited because since you are a prisoner, it's not like you have a backpack and weapon sheaths and all that. You can only have 2 items, because you only have 2 hands. And certain items are two-handed, so in that case, you can only have 1. So, again, I don't want to spoil all the cards. Figuring out what's in the game is a good part of the fun. But let's take a look at all the characters you can be. So you can be a miller. I was wrong. There are 3 stats in the game. Strength, cunning, and knowledge, I think is what they call them. I'd have to look it up in the book, but all very simple. You have your portrait here, your name, the miller, for example, and the stat with the most tick marks on it is what he is best at. So when you roll his dice, he will have the most chance of the eye, which I believe is cunning, coming up, followed by strength, and of course the lowest is star, which I think is knowledge. Got a tailor. And the only real difference in the characters is that their stats are slightly different. Cook. Very, very strong cook. The tanner. So again, the tanner will have a lot of knowledge, cunning, but very little strength. The smith. Strong and knowledgeable, but not very cunning. And the abbot. So everyone chooses a character. There are a series of events, which are all blacked out here. They can be fights, they can be traps, they can be merchants, they can be almost anything. Again, I don't want to spoil these, so I'll just show you a quick view like that. And then if you manage to get all the way, if you manage to defeat all the enemies, get through all the traps, and you get all the way through the castle, then you will face a boss. So you select a boss at random when you build the castle, which is just basically shuffling and drawing so many cards face down at random, then going through those cards, and you put one of these bosses at the end. If you defeat this boss, then you escape the castle. If you die, if any of your party members die anywhere along the line, then you lose, and you do not escape the castle. They have some expansion packs to this game, along with a science fiction themed one. I don't have any of those yet, but I definitely will be looking to pick those up. I just can't say enough about this game. It is very simple, very fun to play, and very quick. I believe we beat this game once after playing it 2 or 3 times, and beginning to end, even learning the rules, we were able to get through it in about 45 minutes. Once we understood the rules, it took us about 20 minutes to go through the entire game. So very good for people that are new to gaming, or if you have very limited time. So again, that is Escape the Dark Castle. I think I paid about $40 for this thing. If you shopped around, you might be able to get it a little cheaper. But look for a Escape the Dark Castle battle report coming, hopefully in the somewhat near future. Let me know below if you have any simple games, cheat games, or gateway games to get people into gaming. If you've played this, share your experiences. And as always, I hope you enjoy the battle reps that are to come. Hello, this is Adam with Dream Made Productions. Thank you for watching my content. It really means a lot that you have given me the chance to entertain you. If you would like to support the channel, please visit my Patreon at patreon.com/DreamMadeProductions, linked below. Also below is a link for PayPal, or links if you would like to send crypto, if that's more your thing. Please know any amount that you give will be cherished and used to upgrade equipment and improve the channel. You can also help the channel by subscribing, turning on notifications, liking, commenting, and sharing my channel with anyone you think might be interested. Thank you again for watching, and I hope you enjoy the battle reps that are to come.